tall kneeling, do the look-up stretches. And so, just this 1, 2, 3 neck stretches. This is where we put the movement not just in the base of the neck, but all the way from 4th rib up to skull, or even up to your eye. Side rib, neck, pull on the ear, and if your eyes open a bit as well, there's a little bit of a 4th one there. So back to tall and vertical. 1st rib, neck, pull up on the ear. And you might notice even the short side is lengthening. You're just totally lengthening on the curve. Come back and be tall. And already you might have felt a posture reset, that you just lifted in front, you got a little bit wider. You might have had your cheeks looking happy and your eyes attentive, just from 1, 2, 3, back to tall, and 1, 2, 3. Because good posture is tall and relaxed and wide and looking happy and attentive. And if you think about it, well, that makes sense, I hope. Good posture is just looking good, right? I have a knowing smile. Yes, he's going through his routine again. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, isn't it? There's so much gummed up stuff. Feel comfortable there, right? I feel for you. But you're doing well. I'm going to go on now to the look up 1, 2, 3. So that's nice, just to 2nd rib breastbone up. That's the safety factor. When that lifts, your neck's safe. And then the arms up on the chin. And your eyebrows you can lift, and you can look up under your brow. Stay tall and come forward, and just, there's something different, isn't there? That we're just taller at the back as well as the front now. I'll just do it one more time. Just breastbone number 1, arms up number 2, chin forward number 3. Now, as long as the breastbone's lifting, you've got the safety factor for your neck. And come on down. Do you feel a little bit dizzy with that? I do, just a little bit. If I don't do this, by the way, well, I'll get some horrible dizziness when I sit up in bed in the morning, the head lifts off the pillow. I'll just take us through the one on the diagonal. Well, instead of directly in front, 1, 2, 3, just to the side of the breastbone, we'll lift. Side of the throat, lift. And then just come up in front of the ear and just lift. Now you look directly up. Now that's the 1, 2, 3 on the front corner of the neck. And we spiral back down and look straight ahead and just looking forward. So I'll just demonstrate again. So side of the ribs, or side of the breastbone, side of the, or front corner of the neck, and just in front of the ear. Pull up in the hair there. And then you're looking up under your eyebrows, under your brow line. And come back down. And I won't cue that anymore, but probably that's enough, because that's the dizzy muscle. When that muscle's full of knots and you start activating it and stretching it, you can get a little bit dizzy. But it's amazing how quickly that if you nurture it with some nice stretching, you can lift your head off the pillow. It's not a worry anymore. And sometimes with whiplash injuries and so on, 20 years on, and you've still got the achy neck, and it always will be, but you can maintain it. And it could be as simple as doing 1, 2, 3 neck stretches. I'm going to get the chair up backwards now. I can have a hand on just for a start, for comfort's sake, just the hand on the forearm on the chair, or it might be 2 hands, or 1 hand on. But what we're doing is, you think about this area lifts, and the head rounds forward, and then the mid-neck lifts. And then the head, you can imagine pulling your head forward to the wall in front. And at this point, you just send your nose over to the side, and you look for that beautiful stretch between the shoulder blade and the mid-back of neck, or the middle of the back of the neck, yeah. And you can come back and think about just the spot between the upper shoulder blades lifts, back of the neck. You could take your head and just pull it forward to the wall in front, and just over to the side. So you've got those 1, 2, 3 stretchy spots still. you could say there's a line across the back corner of the neck, and you just come up and just, all right. 1, 2, 3. Hips pulling forward to the wall in front. And again, I think just small doses is probably best. But if we did that minimal stretch, like a little bit of stretch the neck away, you can now hook your fingers in and find the rocks and the muscles are knotted, not rocks and not. Intense ache, and some of that ache gets pushed up into the side or back of your skull. If you can reach over. Ooh, there's the rocks, man. And so it's something that's possibly good in small doses. If I just lift with the fingers out, send the neck forward, send the skull forward, and I'm pressing on rocks in here, man. They're just, wow. They're rocks and they're somewhat sore, but I know that if I nurture those, they'll soften eventually. And there's a certain amount of discomfort I have here, and I know that if I do that, it will loosen up.